Hello, everybody. Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and we are working on our wooden plaque. Now, as you can tell, there is some parts that are done already. I'll explain that in a second. Let's get started. We're going to work on this purple leaf down here and maybe get started on some of the pink leaves up there. So, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. It is Monday, and it's actually Memorial Day here in the States. So I have today off, and let's go ahead here. There we go. So that is the letter E, the lowercase e, and that is a beautiful rhinestone. So friends, I should have had this video up already, and I apologize. However, there were some extenuating circumstances. I typically film my videos on Sunday. And yesterday was very eventful here in Middle Tennessee, where I live. I'm sure you all know that there were several states. I lost count as to how many states over the weekend had problems with the weather. And I mean really bad problems with the weather. And Middle Tennessee was one of those states that had really bad problems with the weather. It started yesterday morning while Todd and I were having coffee. We had to rush to our safety area because we were under a tornado warning. And it didn't stop there. We were weather alert all day long until Todd and I went to bed at almost midnight because we were still on weather alerts with tornado watches and such. And we just, there was no way I could film. I had to, stay alert. I had to stay available in case we needed to, get to our safe spot in the house. So I made the executive decision that I would film this morning and get this video up. My heart goes out to the families of those that died from this violent string of tornadoes throughout several states: Texas, Arkansas, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee. They were all of these states were affected. I think even Iowa was in the mix, if I didn't mention them already. Just over the past couple of days, it was just insane. And so here we are. Here we are. And let's see here. Oh, that helps a little bit. I had to adjust my light. I'm using a different camera today, and it's a beaut. I love it. My husband got a Vivitar camera for us, and it records video as well, so I wanted to take it out on a test drive. And it works really nice. As a matter of fact, the way I have it set up, I have a camera arm, a camera holder on my desk. It attaches right to the desk, and the camera is attached to it. But if the camera is attached to it, I can't see the viewfinder to make sure that I'm in shot and, everything else. Well, this camera comes with an app that you can download on your phone, and I can operate, turn the video on and off, and I can look at the screen. What you're looking at on the video, I can see it right as I'm filming it on this app. It is the neatest thing. Here we go. And let's see here. Letter S for the middle of the flower. There we go. I only needed 2 and I got like 2 dozen. That's all right. Put one right there. And one right there. There. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue on. I want to work on this pink flower for a few minutes. And so we'll start with the letter T. Here we go. So that has been our weekend. It was just crazy. Had really heavy. We've got flooding in the area where I live. We had high winds that damaged trees and buildings, and I mean, Todd and I, we were lucky. The house behind us, in their yard, they have 3 large trees, and they had a large branch come down in their yard, but it didn't affect us. So we were very, very lucky. But I'll tell you, having survived an EF3 tornado back in December with my family, that was the first we heard that warning alarm for the tornado since that day, since December 9th of 2023. And that sound sent chills down our spines. We sat in our little safe area when we had to go and get there. And you could tell that Todd and I were both extremely concerned. Thank God nothing happened. I would rather go to that safe spot as many times as they call me, as many times as they sound the alarm for me to do that. I would rather go there and sit there for a little bit and nothing happen than ignore it, heaven forbid, and something serious happen. Or take it with a grain of salt, and just say, oh, nothing's going to happen. Don't ever think that. Don't ever get that false sense of security, because it could happen. Todd and I always thought, since we moved here, we wouldn't get hit with any tornadoes because the area that we're in is very hilly. It's got a lot of mountains around it, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to a tornado. They don't care. They can plow through a mountain just like they can plow through a field. So don't ever get that false sense of security. Well, friends, I've got just a few more minutes here with you. And I happen to be off today. Today is Memorial Day here in the States. And it's a brand new day. The sun is out. It's going to be warm and beautiful out. And the reason why I mention that is because of the reason for Memorial Day, and that is to honor those brave men and women who gave the ultimate sacrifice for folks like me to be able to do silly things like film a video of a craft and broadcast it out for folks to watch and enjoy. We sometimes take our freedoms for advantage, and sometimes we don't remember those who gave everything, their lives, to protect our freedoms. And that's what Memorial Day is all about. And in that respect, I'm going to end this video with a moment of silence in remembrance of all those who gave their lives for my freedom. They gave their freedom up for my freedom and for your freedom. And I will just say thank you to their families and loved ones and friends who no longer have them in their lives, but in their hearts and their memories. We will never forget each and every one of you. And until I see you all again, my friends, God bless. Take care. Happy crafting. Thank you.